Here you go, live look, Ohio Stadium on a cold, crisp November morning as the Buckeyes welcome in the Cornhuskers of Nebraska. That's right. Go Big Red. Go Ohio State Buckeyes. Hey everybody, how we doing? Andy Evans here with the Columbus Wired quick hit pregame preview between the 10th ranked Ohio State Buckeyes and the 2-6 Nebraska Cornhuskers. That's right, 2-6. Nebraska started out the season 6 straight losses. However, they've hiked up their bootstraps. They've won the last 2 games. They've won them handily. Their first win got a conference victory, huge win at home over the Minnesota Golden Gophers, a team that Ohio State somewhat struggled with. Nebraska dispatched them with ease. And then the very next weekend, last weekend, the Cornhuskers followed it up with a huge win against FCS Bethune-Cookman. Granted, an FCS team, but a big win for Nebraska nonetheless. Scott Frost came in here, lost the first 6 games of the season. I think, though, he came in, tore him down to build him back up. Now you're starting to see the fruits of Scott Frost's labor. And this is a Nebraska team that's actually not too bad. They might give the Ohio State Buckeyes some fits. The 10th ranked Ohio State Buckeyes. They're 7-1 overall, 4-1 in the conference, and the Buckeyes, of course, looking to atone for that very bad loss 2 weekends ago in West Lafayette. But I think the Buckeyes can do it. Thankfully for them, they had last week off, and all this week they've been talking about wanting to gain their identity back, especially when it comes to running the football. Isaiah Prince verbatim said he is pissed off. He wants his team to come out and play angry. He wants them to get that tenacity back. He said one way to do it is to get physical and run the football. Johnny Dixon and Paris Campbell said the same thing. They said they need to start doing some things collectively as an offensive unit to start running the football and gain some of that really just that ferociousness, that pissed off edge about them. They need to get that back. Are they going to get that back today against the Nebraska team that is the second to last worst defensive team in the entire Big Ten? They allow over 400 yards a game. They're 11th against the rush at 166 yards a game. So is this the game for the Buckeyes to be able to finally put the ball in both Mike Weber and J.K. Dobbins' hands and just get ferocious, get tenacious, get back to smash mouth Big Ten 3 yards in a cloud of dust football and just ram it down Nebraska's throat? I think this could be the game that you see, at least as a team, the Buckeyes run for over 100 yards and put the ball in the end zone, something they have not been able to do the last 3 games in a row. Indiana, Minnesota, and Purdue. As a team, Ohio State failed to run for over 100 yards and score a rushing touchdown. That ain't Ohio State football. Expect that today. I think the Buckeyes come out mad. I think they're angry. I think they're pissed. Of course, a lot of talk has gone on this week about Urban. He opened up a little bit more about his, health issues, the cyst in his head. It sounds a lot more serious than maybe he's let on. Maybe we should appreciate the job that Urban's doing, considering his current medical conditions. So, nonetheless, that really has nothing to do with today's game, does it? No, it has to do with Ohio State taking on a Nebraska team that really is looking to continue what they've done the last couple of games, and that's win. This Nebraska offense, don't doubt that they can put some yards on the field. In fact, they're the 3rd best offense in the Big Ten, averaging over 400 yards a game. In fact, they're in the top 20 in the entire country. The only problem is they have a little bit of trouble putting points on the board. They're averaging 29 points a game. They're giving up 33. I wouldn't doubt if you do see Nebraska come out, they're probably going to roll up some yards. Let's hope that Greg Schiano, though, has come with a little bit of a different defensive scheme than we've seen this season, giving up the middle of the field. We need the linebackers to play tough today because the Cornhuskers have a very good running back, Divine Osigbo, back there, who will burn you if you're not careful. And Adrian Martinez, a very potent dual-threat quarterback. Right now, he's in the top 3 in the conference as far as total offense is concerned. Right behind, of course, David Blau of Purdue and Dwayne Haskins, who leads the conference for the Buckeyes. I think that this is going to be a solid win for Ohio State. I don't expect a 62-3 ball game like we saw 2 years ago here in the Horseshoe. Last couple of games, Ohio State has really just throttled Nebraska. They've really just punched them in the mouth and pounded them. Like I said, a good win today. I don't think it's going to be anything outstanding, but I guess if you win by more than 2 touchdowns, it's a pretty solid win, right? So put it down, mark it in the books. Your boy Andy here calling an Ohio State win today. 38, Nebraska 20. For Columbus Wired, I'm Andy Evans. Thanks for watching.